So for the couch stretch, we're going to begin down on all fours, and then we're going to place one knee into the wall and then slide it down to the pad on the ground. We want to make sure here that our calf, that our lower leg is vertical and not turned in behind ourselves. The first position of the couch stretch is to have the opposite knee on the ground. And then we're going to begin by trying to contract the glute on our back leg. So get a good squeeze in our glute here and see if we can feel a nice stretch on the front of our hip and down our thigh. If we already feel that we have a good stretch on the front side here, then we're going to just focus on working from this position throughout the set. If it doesn't feel like a big stretch, if it's not that difficult in this position, we're going to try to get the front leg out into a lunge position. So here we want the bottom of our foot flat on the ground and our shin vertical. If you're right in between those two positions, it's perfectly fine to go from here to try to get the other leg here a little bit up and then gradually try to work it all the way out in front of yourself. Same thing here, we're going to focus on contracting our glute and focus on our breathing and find the most difficult position where we get a nice stretch on the front and can still activate the glute on the back. So this is position number 2 of the couch stretch. Position number 3 would be that we would slowly start to get up and support ourselves on our knee. If you feel that this is a difficult position to get all the way into, then we can grab something like a stick or something else that you can support yourself with. So you're getting better balance and you can focus on contracting the glute and finding the best stretch on the front of your hip and your thigh. The next position from here on is that we're going to gradually try to get closer and closer to the wall. So the goal here would be that our shoulders and our head can touch the wall without us letting go of the squeeze in the back glute here. When we master that position, then we got a final position that we can work up into. And that would be to grab a box. We can also grab weighted plates or something that we can elevate our front leg up onto here. And then we can again focus on trying to get all the way into the wall with our shoulders and our neck without letting go of the back glute. So to summarize, the first position is with the front knee in the ground. Then we're going to work up until we can get to position number 2, which is our foot out in front of ourselves and our hands on the ground. Position number 3, which would be supported on our leg. Position number 4, which would be all the way up against the wall. And position number 5, which would be with the front leg elevated.